The girl is holding her child in her arms and talking to her boyfriend on the phone. The girl's boyfriend says, "If you want to stay with me, then you will have to leave your child and come to me." The girl says to her boyfriend, "How can I leave my child alone?" The boy says to his girlfriend, "I don't know anything. If you want to stay with me, then you will have to leave everything and come to me." Saying this, he cuts the call. When the girl is talking to her child, a woman standing nearby sees everything. The girl says to her child, "Please forgive me." She makes her child sit at one place, and when she is about to leave, the woman calls out to her and stops her. The woman says to the girl, "Where are you going, leaving your child alone?" The girl takes out a check from her pocket and gives it to the woman and says, "Raise my child well with this money." The woman says to the girl, "This is your child. Take her with you." The girl says to the woman, "I am helpless. I cannot take my child with me. Keep this check." When she tries to give the check, the woman says, "Do not give me this check. Take your child with you." The girl says, "I cannot take her with me," and runs away from there. The woman thinks that the child's mother has left her alone. Now what should I do? Then she picks up the child in her arms and takes her away from there. When the boy is waiting for his girlfriend arrives. The boy says, "You are late." The girl says, "Why did you tell me to come after leaving my child alone?" The boy says, "She was not my child, so I could not keep her with me." The girl says, "She is my child. Allow her to stay with me." The boy angrily says, "You should leave from here right now." Then the girl leaves from there. The woman brings the child to her home and thinks, "I live alone in this house. From today, this child is my daughter, and she will be my support in old age." When the girl is roaming with her boyfriend, suddenly her boyfriend gets a call and he goes away from there. When the girl sees children, she starts thinking, "My child must have grown up like them by now." Then the girl's boyfriend comes back and asks, "What are you thinking?" The girl says, "Nothing." The girl's boyfriend says, "Come, let's go from here." And he takes his girlfriend and leaves. The woman teaches the child a lesson and then says, "Now recite the lesson." The child recites the lesson. The woman says, "You are very intelligent and you remember things very quickly." Then the woman says, "Today I have cooked your favorite food. Quickly finish your homework." The woman gives the notebook and pencil to her child and then gets up and goes away. When the woman is working, she suddenly feels dizzy and is about to fall. Her child comes and asks, "Mother, what happened?" The woman says, "I am feeling dizzy." Then she sits down to rest. The child says, "You rest, I will do the housework." Then the child takes the broom from her mother and starts cleaning the house. When the boy is talking to another girl, the girl comes there and starts listening to everything. The boy cuts the call and starts leaving. His girlfriend asks, "Who were you talking to?" The boy says, "She was a friend." The girl shouts and says, "Don't lie, I heard everything." The boy says, "You heard it right. I love that girl." The girl says, "You used to love me." The boy says, "I never loved you. I was just passing time with you." The girl says, "What are you saying?" The boy says, "I am saying the truth. I don't want to stay with you anymore," and leaves from there. When the girl realizes her mistake, it is already too late. Now give your opinion in the comments. The girl left her child for her boyfriend, and in the end, her boyfriend also left her. Was it right or not? And share the video as much as possible to support us.